than 6,000 staff to shore up human resource. The Supreme Court has set the 23rd of June to give judgment on the NDC and EC register case. And in Burundi, Constitutional Court to determine the succession of President Pierre Nkurunziza. Good evening. Welcome to the last edition of the News tonight, and it's live on GBC News with me, Emmanuel Amagashi. Details coming up. The government, through the Ministry of Finance, has given financial clearance to public universities to recruit more than 6,000 staff to address the human resource capacity constraints facing the universities. At a meeting with Vice Chancellors at the seat of government, President Addo said government has drawn up a learning management system to support online teaching and learning in the new normal.
School gates have remained closed in the past 3 months due to the spreading of coronavirus. In his last address to the nation, President Addo gave a directive for schools to reopen to final year students. The Jubilee House meeting was to find ways for universities to be operational with caution as the watchword. Vice Chancellors of the public universities were part of the discourse. The Minister for Education, Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, said all university campuses will be disinfected before they return on Monday.
As we are reopening school, distancing and face masks is to be the norm. The President has ordered the Ministry of Trade and Health to ensure that before school reopens, every tertiary institution, public and private, must be sprayed of COVID. This is to ensure that if there are some surfaces the virus is on, it is killed before the students come, to protect the lecturers, to protect the students, and to reassure the public that the necessary decisions are being taken to prevent the spread of the virus.
Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana and Chairman of Vice Chancellors Ghana, Professor Ebenezer Oduro, said they will employ a blended approach while open.
Students who want to come to campus are free to come to campus. Those who, for one reason or the other, feel that they are safe where they are and they have access to internet facilities would give us undertakings that they would want to stay at home whilst we continue with our online things. So the universities are going to reopen, Your Excellency. We recognize the fact that some students will have to do some kind of face-to-face, especially when it comes to those who are writing theses, and we need to interact with the supervisors. We've made provisions for all of them when they come to campus.
For President Akufo-Addo, government is stressing on strategies that won't put students at risk. He said it is important to boost the capacities of the universities.
The Minister for Finance, very resourceful man, despite all the difficulties, has given financial clearance for you to recruit over 6,000 staff across board. All of that to try to address this capacity constraint that all of us know about. In terms of modern learning too, the idea of the Open University has also found favor with us, and active measures are being put in place with the universities to make sure that we get the quality distance learning that the Open University represents.
Universities are scheduled to reopen on June 15 in accordance with the